In this legal vision, I would like to talk about no end of sight of war between Russia and Ukraine. Why? Why it's happened? Despite the Ukraine is weakened one, and when it will end, and also it will be ended by the warring people. But as far as the Russia is concerned, it is producing the weapons, it is creating the basis for the war, it is also gathering finance by itself, not being supported by any nation. The Russia is ready always on the verge of the war. It has retrieved, as far as from the view of the Russia is concerned, retrieved some territories from the Ukraine. So Russia is ready in points to resolve the way to continue the war and always in the field of the war. What the trend of the south of Ukraine? If you take the Ukraine, Ukraine is on the finance, on the weapons, on any strategy. It is depending on the Western nation or European nation or USA. USA is also really calling the meeting and mediation something and threatening through the words and threatening through the some actions like imposition on the Russia and everything and whatever it is also is being done. Despite the Trump is that is also roaring like a lion that is also on more strategies with Russia. Russia is not at all it is also very concerned about it. It has already framed the also the war objectives. It's moving on the objectives. It is using its objective to recover it as also really more territories once it lost to the Ukraine. Not at as also now during the partition. It just 15 or 12 years back. That time the partition happened. But Ukraine as also is not in a position. Ukraine is weakened. Its military objectives, it's not to enter into the Russia. It would defend its really in the border and front line and its territories. But it is good in. So its president of the South is a weakened person. The person of the South would not use its strategies to gather and muster more things here. USA now is ready to help the Ukraine at the same time gets back more resources. It wants its resources in Ukraine, also more things and minerals and everything. But other European nations, they are ready to help the Ukraine only on the basis of the gain. So nobody is ready at the also to end the war to help the Ukraine, and nobody is ready to order for Ukraine to stop the war. Ukraine initially during the mediation and also crossed the limit and also wrote the high the also we can't stop it. Let the Russia stop first. As far as the Russia is concerned, it's a formidable process. It's also a best and formidable leader that's a Putin. He is ruling Russia beyond this also 25 years. So the person is attractive leader and formidable leader as far as the Russia is concerned. And Russia military and other forces supporting Russia is very strong. They are not ready to the Southern really to deter the Putin to stop the war. Russia has the resource and also rational policies and objectives. But in the mediation by the UNO should be strong. That is weakened. So we need not to mediate at the South Zone really for the gain of the Ukraine or for the gain of the Russia. But we have to stop the war immediately. If the war has to be stopped, captured is captured. That is the South Zone, the stand and moral of the South Zone really, moral of the mediation. That's by the side of the Russia. But as far as Ukraine is concerned, it wants the also restoration of all captured territories. But whether it's possible or not, the South Zone, the experts would not the South Zone really express the opinions. That's why the war is being continued. So the mediation seems not at all useful and currently valid the South Zone for stopping the war. So the war at any level has to be stopped. The world nations also unconcerned more. Initially concerned, but now unconcerned. Let it be done one side, but other dealing is going on. As far as India is concerned, India is the best mediator. At the same time, India is muting and also to mediate further because India is the best friend of the Russia and the best ally of the Russia also. Even in the BRICS and other summit, the India has insisted that also war can be stopped immediately. At the same time, on captured territory, India would not interfere. It has to be mediated. If some experts others also say, let the war be stopped immediately as it is, then the captured territories can be discussed. Like that, more wars happen in the world, including India and China, during the time of the Jawaharlal Nehru Prime Ministership. So we have to think it. So let the war be ended very soon.